Hello and welcome from Budapest. This is Hungary Reports, kicking off Public Media M1's foreign language news hour. I'm Arpad Szőci with the latest from Hungary and the Carpathian Basin. Thanks for joining us. This past weekend, more and more illegal migrants have tried to cross over into Hungary from Serbia. At one border crossing alone, Hungarian guards caught more than 70 illegal migrants in just half a day. That's a lot more than just a month ago, when it would take 3 days for that many to try to cross. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán said in a Friday radio interview that migration will be the most important issue the next 5 years, as well as protecting Europe's borders. He also pointed out that Hungary will neither take down its defensive border fence nor change its stand on border protection.
By noon on Sunday, it looked like the only real train traffic was on the Serbia-Hungary route at Hungary's defence border fence. Illegal migrants had tried continuously to get to Hungary across its southern border. At the Hungarian-Serbian border, the number of attempted illegal entries has risen dramatically. The increasing migrant pressure is well shown by the fact that there was a week in the middle of October when 168 migrants tried to enter the country. At present, however, sometimes more than 140 individuals make an attempt daily. On the Serbian side of the border at Horgosh, several dozen legal migrants are hoping that they will be luckier than the ones whom Hungarian police had caught. They told public media's M1 that they've been hiding in nearby woods and bushes. They constantly try getting into Hungary, but so far have been unsuccessful.
I want to go for Europe. I must have in car, in truck, and sometimes they down me from truck in Skinner, Serbia, in Hungary.
The situation is similar in the Serbian border towns of Martonos and Magyarkanizsa, which are primarily inhabited by members of the Hungarian minority. Migrants said that they mount transport trucks or even try to row across the river to get to Hungary.
We try to go in Europe across the Hungary by the sea edge or by the river. We know that is so dangerous, but it's the only way. We can't waiting in the jungles and in this cold weather.
Because of the increasing number of migrants showing up in Magyarkanizsa, locals have now mounted voluntary patrols. The local government there is prepared on Monday to dismantle illegal migrant camps that are in the forest around town. More than 1,500 personnel are currently guarding the Hungarian border daily. The Hungarian Prime Minister has come to the conclusion several times regarding the migrant situation that Hungary still needs its anti-immigration policy.
Pro-migration parties have been attacking Hungary constantly. That's what Hungary's Foreign Affairs and Trade Minister said to the Hungarian news agency MTI, reacting to an interview Luxembourg's foreign minister gave. Jean Asselborn had criticized Hungary for not accepting migrants and said that the rule of law is not in good shape in the country. Hungarian Foreign Minister Híradó countered by saying that the Luxembourg foreign minister is a businessman for George Soros, referring to the billionaire financier, and an ally with the outgoing vice president of the EU Commission, Frans Timmermans. He said those are the people who want to direct immigration. Híradó said Hungary's Prime Minister Viktor Orbán is an ally of the Hungarian people in the Hungarian government's battle against immigration. The government's most important duty in 2020 is to protect the Hungarian economy, the jobs of Hungarians, and the competitiveness of companies. That's what the Minister of Finance, Mihály Varga, said on public media's Kossuth Radio on Sunday. He said that while Hungary's economy has performed better than expected, tougher times are coming for Western Europe. He added that since Hungary's economy is becoming increasingly dependent on European markets, it needs to come up with a new action plan to defend its economy.
In 2018, families were left with more than 865 million euros due to tax cuts. By reducing public expenditures last year, the country ranked second among EU member states, while in 2017 Hungary had the largest reduction in tax burdens in the EU. The Hungarian economy has been able to perform better in recent years because the government has cut taxes and it has been able to slightly boost the country's competitiveness, Mihály Varga said on public media's Kossuth Radio Sunday program.
2020-ban.
There will be further tax cuts in 2020, as the first phase of the Economic Protection Action Plan has been approved by Parliament. For example, as of January 1st, the tax on small businesses will be reduced from 13 to 12%, while the sales tax for accommodations will continue to fall. We think this is the right direction. This is the direction to follow, the minister said. Mihály Varga drew attention to the fact that while the Hungarian economy is performing better than expected, at the same time Western Europe is slowing down. The minister cited the weakening German economy as an example. He emphasized in connection to this, the Hungarian economy, the jobs of the Hungarian people, and the competitiveness of companies must be protected, and this will be the government's most important task in 2020, which requires the participation of another Economic Protection Action Plan. There are signs that the 1.5-year-old crisis in the German automotive industry is easing, which may help growth, which in fact may also support the strengthening of the Hungarian economy.
Monday is the anniversary of Hungarians being sent after the Second World War to perform forced labor at camps in the Soviet Union. On this occasion, a commemoration was held at the Gulag Memorial in Budapest's 5th District. The Deputy State Secretary for Civil Society and Social Relations, Vincesalai Bobrovnitsky, said that documentation shows that almost 700,000 Hungarians had been sent to the camps, many of whom never returned home. This year, the diplomatic spouses of Budapest hosted the 9th diplomatic fair in the Hungarian capital for, as always, a good cause. More than 50 countries were featured, offering handcrafted specialties and gastronomic delights from their homelands.
In addition to African flowers, visitors could also buy Malaysian exotic fruits such as guava, mango and starfruit at the diplomatic charity fair.
It's very crunchy and very sweet.
You could taste jackfruit, which is green-skinned. It is one of the largest tree fruits in the world. Its meat is spongy and sweet, and its taste is similar to that of a pineapple.
This is the second time we are bringing the exotic tropical fruits to this bazaar. And last year we had a very good sold out, so that is why we have arranged again to fly in all these fruits from Malaysia.
This time, more than 50 embassies presented themselves at the all-day family event. Anita Herceg, patron of the event, wife of the President of Hungary, also visited the stands and greeted the exhibitors. For the first time this year, Hungarian stand was also waiting for visitors with handicraft products in a special fashion show. My goal is on the one hand to draw attention to how great the experience of wearing unique products is and how beautiful it makes every moment, and on the other hand that it is in a renewed form, the main organizer of the event said. The wife of Péter Szijjártó, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Trade, has also been attending the charity event for years now. It is my great pleasure to be here for the 4th year at the diplomatic fair. I'm always pleased to see every country's national products, Szilvia Nagy Szijjártó said. While people could select different gifts and souvenirs from different countries, the shoppers were also able to get to know the specialities and drinks of the nations.
This kosher, import kosher, is from chickpeas, lentil, fried onion, rice, pasta.
In addition to Egyptian national food, Thai specialities could also be tasted. The visitors were entertained by music dance programs. As in previous years, the diplomatic fair aims to be charitable. All proceeds from this year's fair will be used to support charities, the Awakening Foundation, the Symphonia Foundation, the Oltalom Charity Society and the Women's League.
In the vicinity of Bakony in western Hungary, you can find a mystical small lake called Killer Lake, after its big brother lake of the same name in Transylvania, Romania. That's actually true since, as in the Romanian example, this was once a wooded area featuring alder trees. In fact, you can even see the remaining trunks of trees in the water. The water itself, however, is very clean and is home to many small amphibious species. Rest areas have also been built around the lake, along with picnic tables and campfire areas. And in Veszprem, you can find one of the country's finest excursion destinations at Benedek Mountain, with its large Christian cross not far from Veszprem Castle. Its name, according to early records, goes back to the 13th century when a small chapel had been erected on the summit of the mountain in honor of Saint Benedict. The Christian cross currently there was erected back in 1904. And on the northern side of Veszprem Castle are stairs leading to the lookout point. And that's all for now. But don't forget, you can catch Hungary Reports every night after the 11 p.m. Hungarian news and online as always. Please stick around now if you can for our German, Russian, and Chinese language news. Thanks very much for watching and viszontlátásra.